Everyone, just wanted to show you guys the Frozen 2 Disney Lionchief locomotive. I don't think there's any real reviews on this yet, so I just wanted to go ahead and get one made so that if you're thinking about getting this, you can get kind of a better idea of what you're looking at. But this is the locomotive. I've never really been a fan of the General, but seeing it in person, feeling it in my hands, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. And it looks nice. So this is the train. It's a kind of a baby blue with a really light blue. It's kind of got a gloss sheen to it. Quality seems really good. There's a silver and white bands everywhere. There's a white stripe in the front. Lots of silver. The smokestack looks good. There's silver grab irons, and really it looks good. I was thinking I would need to repaint this or do something to give it a little more pizzazz. I was thinking maybe putting some glitter or something on the wheels, or something interesting, but it's actually, I don't know, it's kind of neat. It's just that crazy light blue with a regular kind of just a little light blue. It's almost a teal. But there's the locomotive. Put him back. And then you have the tender. The lithography on the tender is really nice. The alignment is pretty good. And then you still have that light blue right there. And then you have the light blue right there. You got the big Disney right there. So this will be the speakers. This has the standard 4-pin connector. This is, now in the original, this is a really soft rubber. And what they do is they crimp. There's no, this just pops in. There's two little pins right here that hold the bottom underframe in. And the front of the frame is held in by this metal clip, and I believe this is still, it's still kind of a rubbery, but it seems a lot harder than the original Generals, which I think is good. Now the original Generals, over time, the rubber plastic and the plastic don't chemically jive with each other, and so they start melting each other. I hope this doesn't happen with this one. But that shows the tender. The remote is a teal that matches the locomotive. And this is, I took the back cover just to show you, this is a painted remote, so it has a nice gloss to it. You can see the original plastic color under the cap, under the cover here. You can see the difference between the color, and it's got a really nice kind of inlaid, I don't know if that's a decal or a tampograph or some kind of pre-printed thing they did there. And this is just your standard tampograph with the 2019. Everything looks really good. Standard remote. I did bring out Thomas to show you. Here's the color difference. So you got a very clear blue and a very clear teal with the Frozen 2. So that's the color difference. I was going to go ahead and I guess I can go through all the other cars too. So here's the box car. And get you in the better light. Nature is magical, and then you have just, it's not a sticker. It's like an actual tampograph, like high detail graphic. And they went to this, see there's an oops right there. But it's all gloss. It's shiny. These open and close. So that's nice. It's all nice in there. It's not painted in there, so I don't know if there's, yeah, it's not painted in there. So there is a difference between the exterior, which is painted, so that's not painted. So maybe just the interior piece is not painted, and the outer shell is gloss. So that's a really nice gloss. I was worried that it was going to be a flat color and it would be dull and boring, but this is actually shiny. It's a little bit shiny, and the graphics look good. This looks good. And then you got the wheels, but there's that one. Alright, and then you have the one operating car. So this is a metallic teal, so it's a little bit different. You have kind of a matching teal in the front, but then on sides you have more of a metallic, and then these are just flat designs, and they're heavier than they should be. So he's kind of drooping down. This one's a hair heavy too. So I don't know how that's going to work, but he's got his nose and his mouth, and he's saying, "Give me back my nose." But you have some nice yellow right here, and then you have some metallic white on top, kind of a metallic snow. And the interior is a metallic material. Wow, it's a pearl. It's pretty much a pearl. Looks really nice. Okay, so the top of the locomotive is also a pearl, which is really nice. And so this is a matching pearl to the top of the locomotive. So we'll throw that one on there. We have okay. Then the last in the set is this one right here, which is, you know, the Caboose. And we have, you can start to see some pixelation from the graphics there, the 4-color process or whatever they use for the graphics there. And we have their standard, just a click-in Caboose where this black part snaps into the side, and that holds it all together. The underside is painted. We have dual rollers for the interior lights, which is really nice. We have dual ground pickups also, so that'll give you kind of a nicer, more cleaner light versus something that kind of blinks. I don't know if it's LED or bulb. I assume it's bulb. We're going to find out in a second. But this is also that really nice metallic pearl in the top. I was not expecting that. I thought this was just going to be white. But this is actually metallic pearl. That is very well done. And then this is gloss too. So take it or leave it. The graphics are frozen too, but it is a blue train that looks good. The extra car is this one right here. This is the Olaf's. I can hold this in the light. Olaf's Flurry, and there is metallic glitter stuff in there. And if you hold it up to the light, it goes swooshy swoosh. My white balance just went crazy yellow, but it's part of my background. But there we go. We got it's clear. It's a nice clear. Got Olaf there, and it's kind of it's a light blue goop in there, and then you have the matching trucks there. I was a little disappointed this was a blue that didn't match any of the other blues, because everything else is that teal color, and so it's not the same blue. Would have been nice if this was that teal color, but oh well. I mean, it's a bonus car. It can be, and technically, so that light blue. So even this light blue and this light color, these two don't match either. But it's a light blue, so these two don't match. But anyway, let's let's go ahead and plug all of this in. The only thing that I just dislike about this is on the general you have this, if it'll focus here, this little piece right here is just going to snap off. Now what I found is if you take this and this piece does remove, and so if you're going to let kids play with it, I would maybe pop that off. But I was thinking I would probably paint these silver, these two front wheels, so that they look better. You're never going to match this teal color, so I was thinking just painting those silver would make it look a lot better. But let's go ahead and I'm just going to, just for quick sake, let's just use the locomotive. I'm going to plug this in, and we're going to go like this, and we'll see what we can get here. I should be working right. We're getting power. There we go. But these are kind of the standard. And I don't know if I can get smoke to kick in or not.
There's a voice. I need to follow it.
I was a little disappointed in the headlight color is almost a pink. You're probably not going to pick that up, but in real life, the headlight is, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a pinker LED, which looks okay. I'll probably swap that out to a more yellow LED, something more air specific or whatever. But the LED is kind of a pink color. This is the main focus right here that I think everyone thinks is really cool. The camera has a really hard time picking that up, but there's a lot of white in the camera, and you're not seeing any white. It's just flashing blue. As far as, I don't know if I can do anything to get rid of that, because all of the interior of that just turns white, but there's no white in real life. It's just blue, if that helps. Let's go, we can go forward, reverse a little bit, and forward a little bit. It's a nice little train. It's got some speed to it. Let's see how slow we can get it. You can see some smoke coming out. So it does not go, that's as slow as it'll go. So it can't go super slow. Let's see. That's a nice little whistle, and with any of the Bluetooth engines, you can change the pitch to a high pitch or a low pitch. This is the standard pitch, so you can go a little higher or a little lower. And it has a little bit of an echo sound.
I believe in you, Elsa, more than anyone or anything.
And of course, it does the frozen sounds, which I don't really need, but of course that's.
I promise you, I will free this forest and restore Arendelle.
Come on, it'll be fun. Assuming we don't get stuck here forever, no one ever finds us, and you starve and I give up.
So I think.
I promise you.
So I think it has.
This forest and
It's got the 3 in stop, and I think there's. We'll see how many there are in when you go forwards. So there's 1. So I think there's 2. So now we got smoke going. So I don't know if the smoke's going to pick up, or we seem to have a little bit of a chuff there. But anyway, kind of gives you an idea if you were thinking about getting this or whatnot. But I think it's kind of cool. I like the blue. My camera is picking it up. It's a little bit more, I don't know, that's fairly accurate. But now we're getting some smoke, if it'll focus. But Now we're getting some smoke out of that. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. But there you go. Thanks for watching.